What it do, baby? Yo, if you know me, you know how happy I am. If you know me, you know. If you know me, you know. Because this is the time. This is the moment. English Friday. This is the moment. Long overdue. With one of my favorite player in the world. One of my favorite person in the world. She the queen. Laura Stacey. Now, yeah, that nickname better stick. If there's players of the team listening, y'all better call her the queen all the time. And it's not just the queen. The queen. You gotta go high. Gotta go high. The queen. Like Laura Stacey. The queen. You gotta go like this, man. Can't go just the queen. Nah, she's the queen. That's the like if y'all get a league, all the announcers, when she touches the puck, y'all go the queen, Laura Stacey, because she's the queen of my heart. I love that girl so much. So we were in the studio before the second confinement bullshit, and yeah, it's not bullshit, okay? It's not. It's important. Let's not all die, okay? So let's respect the rules, and no fingers in the mouth, no fingers in the eyes, no fingers in the ear, and no fingers anywhere. So respect the rules. So yeah, so we were in the studio with my girl Laura Stacey, and we talked for a long time. And yo, this girl, she's so lit. One of my favorite human beings in the world. And yo, I'm so blessed to know this girl, or that girl. I don't even know the words you can use. Is it this girl or that girl? Who's that girl? So it's supposed to be that girl, because the song is Who's That Girl? Nah, not Who's This Girl? So it's that girl. So I'm blessed to know that girl. So got my, so Catherine came in the booth. Yeah, she brought me some craquelin with some cheese, and what's that? Oh, that's some grapes. Grapes are so underrated. Let's go to the pod with Laura Stacey. I'm gonna eat my grapes and listen to the pod. Let's go. Don't forget, buy the mugs, toques, and hats sans restriction. Buy the hockey jerseys sans restriction on zonekr.ca. And let's go. I'm gonna eat my grapes, cheese, and craquelin, and then I'll come back for the mid-roll. Let's go. Laura Stacey, the queen, on the pod. I'm with my girl Laura Stacey, and we often talk about you on the podcast. We often talk about the first time, I saw you on the ice and I chirped you. Yeah. And I want to know, when I chirped you, do you remember that day?
I've heard a lot about it. I do remember the day for sure. I'm not going to forget it. Yeah, you scored. But I didn't necessarily hear you as much until after, when everybody was like, did you hear what Kevin was saying about you? And then I heard what you were saying, and I was a little... I don't know what the word is. Actually, I heard so many good things about you before, so I kind of brushed it off and was like, hopefully he was just kidding around.
But okay. First, I didn't know you would come to play with the team. So that was a lesson for me to not disrespect the other players, because one, they're going to score and make your team lose, and two, they might come to your team. But because I remember it was me, Bruno was there. Laurent Duvernay-Tardif was there. Mm-hmm. Laurence... Rosemée Automne-Témorin, Pierre-Yves Roy Desmarais, like a lot of celebrities from.
And you had a couple beers in your hand, I think, that night for sure.
You think? How many beers I had in my hand?
Not sure, but I saw them from the ice.
But do you hear us from the ice or never?
Yeah, you can. It depends. Like, I think that game had quite a decent amount of people, so sometimes you can get a little drowned out, but the odd time when you make a comment and it's pretty quiet out there, you can hear, but it depends. It depends on kind of the comment and also what's happening around you. But I think I'm pretty sure I heard you cheering for them pretty loud that game.
Yeah, jeez, man. I want to be the Spike Lee of Montreal women's hockey team. So how you've been doing with the pandemic and shit?
Very good. Actually, at the beginning, it was obviously a little bit of a shock, especially when our Worlds got canceled. I think we were really disappointed. The season was cut short so quickly, and it was the first time in March where we were already starting our off-season training. So I think at first it was definitely a little bit disappointing and frustrating, and had no idea what to expect. But kind of looking back on it now, I would say it was a pretty good moment in a sense to slow everything down. And even training wise, I think it was nice to get out of the gym and do different things and train differently, eat differently, work on those little things that we don't always have time for because we're rushing all over the place, going here, going to an event there. And being forced to slow down was probably a blessing in disguise in some sense. And so that kind of side of it, having the weekends off, having absolutely no plans and kind of living day by day.
What did you do?
I don't know, to be honest, but...
What did you watch on Netflix?
Oh, I watched a lot of stuff. Tiger King.
I'm sure you love Tiger King.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
Who was your favorite character in Tiger King?
Carol Baskin.
For sure. Okay, so when's gonna be your birthday? I'm gonna go on Cameo and I'm gonna pay for Carol to tell you happy birthday. Oh, that's funny.
But it was just I don't know, we kind of filled up our time more than we ever thought we would. Did a lot of camping, hiking, outdoorsy things.
That's the shit I don't do.
You stay inside, eh?
I don't do that shit.
We went on a really big kayak trip recently. 20-kilometer kayak a day, and then camped
a day?
Yeah. It was hard. Like,
what do you mean a day?
Like, we would paddle 20 kilometers, then we would camp at night, get back up the next morning early, kayak another 20 to a different campsite. For 3 days, we did that. We saw whales, too.
Dang. You saw whales?
That was like
whales?
That was the only reason I went, to see the whales.
Oh, man.
It was amazing. Really cool.
So so let me pull out my Google map. Because I want to figure out what 20 kilometers look like.
It's far in a kayak.
Yeah, so I'm going to put my house to see how much kilometers from here my house is. And my house is... This is bad podcasting. I don't care. Okay, so my house is 34 kilometers. And it's far from here.
Yeah, and in a kayak with the water and the waves going the opposite direction sometimes.
Are you afraid to die when you're in the kayak?
Not die, I don't think. But we were worried we would tip at times, and who knew what was under us, because it was we were in the sea, so like it was salt water, so there was whales and sharks and seals.
So you did the kayak with the sharks?
I mean, I don't think there was sharks. I don't know if they were near
I love
us.
Laura. I love that girl.
But we were told there was sharks below us, like the Greenland sharks that live like 200 meters or something. They're like the biggest ones.
And then because you have long legs.
Yeah, if I tipped my toe in the water to feel
over.
True. So
oh shit.
That was a little nerve-wracking, but we never tipped. So that was a good start. But we saw one day around like 30 beluga whales like breaching
and jumping?
Yeah. Well, it's not like what you see in the movies where you see the whole whale. Like I think those are the orcas or like the bigger. But these ones you could see like their nose come up, they would spray the water, and then the odd time if they jumped deep enough you could see their tail. So it was amazing.
That's cute though.
I know. It was so worth it, the 20 kilometers.
Well, it's not worth it, but it's I mean.
But we saw the whales on the first day, so I was totally done after that.
Oh god. Okay, so you went doing the kayak thing so you don't die, and then clearly you lived because you're
still here.
Okay, so you watch Netflix. Who said that? I think it was Nurse or not? Who said that? There was a cooking competition.
Oh yeah.
Who won? We never got the ending.
Oh, Lacasse.
For sure, it's Lacasse. Oh yeah, it's Lacasse who won. Okay.
Yeah. She made quite the recipes, that's for sure. It was a really cool thing, actually. All the girls kind of put totally different idea. We had to use certain ingredients, kind of like, I guess, chopped or whatever.
Okay.
Chopped Canada was the version. And so they like gave us 3 ingredients, kind of random ingredients that you had to use, and then you could make like whatever you wanted to make. And it was really cool because you just had to send a picture, so your meal could taste absolutely awful. But as long as you took a nice portrait mode photo, you had a chance at winning. So
okay, but are you a good cook?
I don't know good, but I do enjoy it, especially COVID. I think I cooked way more than I have before, tried new recipes, so I would consider myself a better cook, and I like doing it. So I don't know, I guess I would be okay. I don't know if I would like consider myself a chef. I didn't win that contest, but I do enjoy it for sure.
Okay, but what's your, like, when you come to the house, or when I come to your house, what will you cook me?
Well, so since I've been in Montreal, I've learned about the whole raclette thing.
Oh, no, I don't want that bullshit.
Okay, no bullshit. I'll make you ribs then.
Okay, I like the ribs.
Ribs and a homemade Caesar salad.
Okay, I
do you like
deal
that?
with that.
Okay, it's not your favorite, so you're not coming now.
What do you mean the raclette? You're a raclette girl?
Oh, I like it now. I've never had it before. It's so cool where you cook your own meat in front of you. And
I'm not a raclette guy. Bruno is a raclette guy. Oh, man.
Wait, why are you not?
Because I don't know. I'm like, if I'm going to somebody's house, I don't want to make my food. Where would I make my food?
That's completely fair.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cook the raclette, you train, and then you came to La Classique Car. It was your first game.
Experience, yeah.
First game, and you played very good.
Thanks, Kevin. I don't think I scored at all, but I had a blast out there.
Yeah. Like the thing is, you don't need to score. I didn't score for 3 years. Why are you laughing at me?
Well, you had a lot of like breakaways and a couple empty nets. I was hoping you scored. You did score this year.
Yeah, I scored this year, but 3 years before, it was pretty bad for me. So
it takes me 3 years to get a goal, hey?
Wow, because we didn't play on the same line though.
I know.
So next year, we got to make this happen.
All right, I'm ready for it.
But for the people who doesn't know your style of hockey player, what kind of style of hockey player are you?
I would definitely be considered more of a power forward.
Yeah, are you strong?
I work out the odd time. No, I don't know if I'm strong, but I definitely like to use my speed. I'm taller and bigger than a lot of, I guess, the girls. So I think that would be more of my game. I would like to be more of a playmaker than, I don't know. I probably don't shoot and score as much as I should, but I would like to. So, but definitely more of a kind of hard on the forecheck, tough to play against down low, that kind of style.
You're talking like you're a fourth line player now.
Sometimes,
No, you're not. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have a great wrist shot.
I do. I'm working on shooting more. I think that could definitely help my game.
You're very humbled. Okay, so I'm gonna say it. She is very fast. She moves very well on the ice. Great wrist shot. She's not afraid of nobody. Like, you go to the net and the goalie dies.
I do hurt the odd player, for
and
sure.
That's perfect when it's not our team.
That's why I came here.
And then you won the cup. What's the name of the cup? The old cup.
The Clarkson
Cup. Yeah, it's very important name. I'm sorry, Miss Clarkson. But you won the Clarkson Cup.
Yeah.
You were a big part of that team. I think, were you like the best player of the team? Or?
I don't know. Probably not.
What do you mean? I don't remember.
The Markham Thunder.
Yeah, but I don't remember who was in that. I know Larocque was in that team.
Yeah, Joss, for sure. There was Jamie Lee Rattray, Erica Howe, Laura Fortino.
Oh, yeah, she's good at hockey.
Yeah, very good. Shit. We had a pretty good team that year, for sure.
Rattray. What's her name?
Jamie Lee.
I
played. She went to Clarkson. I played with her for a couple years now. She's a really good player. She's on the national team. Yeah, part of the national program as well.
Are you played in Clarkson at university?
She did. I went to Dartmouth.
Oh, okay. So because hockey is different, eh? Mm-hmm. It's not the big universities like Michigan and Ohio State's. Like football, it's like the smaller schools.
Well, I think some of the bigger schools, like Michigan, for example, doesn't even have a women's program.
That's pretty bad.
I know. Michigan would be a great school too.
Shit.
Yeah. But you're right. There is definitely a lot of smaller schools that attract female hockey players just because of. A big thing for women's hockey also is like we don't have the NHL to come to dream to plan where after we graduate we're going to make those millions of dollars. So a lot of people choose schools that you're going to be able to come back to Canada a lot easier, and people will know the school, have heard of it, or that has a good reputation in the sense that it will help you get a career after.
I didn't know that.
Because it is, I don't know. At least when I was growing up, obviously we're trying to change that now, but there was no like professional league to play in and have a career in. You kind of had to have a side job unless you were on the national team. So I think that's also plays a big role in it.
But what did you study?
Economics. I was an economics major.
You told me that. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know, so it's good that I asked you.
An economics major.
Okay, so you know how to count and shit.
Yeah, I use my fingers, but I do like math a little.
You know, you're part of the last people that I saw before the first, because we're probably gonna have a second one. Confinement. What are those?
That was at Grindr.
Yeah, at Grindr, and then at the Milo. The Shuk Shack.
Oh, yeah.
Was it your first time at the Shuk Shack?
First time.
Did you like it?
Oh, it was amazing. There was syrup on everything. It was amazing.
When her mother brought the food and then she tried to pour the syrup, I'm like, but what are you doing? And I've been living here for a long time.
That's obviously not your first sugar shack.
No, it's not my first, but I don't put syrup on everything.
I know. Eggs on bacon, it was poured everywhere.
Let's put bread and put syrup on it.
I know. I used to be an Aunt Jemima person too.
And Aunt Jemima? What's it? Aunt Jemima?
You know that like fake syrup.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so that's the bullshit with the black lady, yeah?
And then I came here. And now I'm like not allowed to have any Aunt Jemima syrup.
No, there's no Aunt Jemima. No. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so how do you train Team Canada? You play against each other or?
Right now?
Yeah.
We actually have our first inter-squad game tonight.
Oh, you better win.
7 at Place Belle. Only 23 players allowed in the rink. And so we're dividing up into 2 teams, and I think it's going to be like a little bit of 5-on-5.
Yeah.
So it's basically our PWHPA group in Montreal. So that's kind of tonight. In general, we have 2 practices with the PWHPA during the week, and then we have 2 skill sessions with the Hockey Canada girls.
Okay, your schedule is full.
Yeah, so this week we roughly skate 4 or 5 times practicing during the week, and then the weekends are off right now because we don't play any games, but tonight we are. So
tonight you're playing and now you're with me.
I know
that's about a warm-up.
I know, but we're not allowed to show up to the rink till like 15 minutes before.
No way.
I think they might let us go in at 20 to 30 just because but still we're not allowed.
What do you mean? What?
Like there's not gonna be much of a warm-up. It's because there's gonna be people playing before us and they're only allowed 25 in the rink at most times.
Well, not me. I play every Saturday morning.
Are you serious?
I play every Saturday morning. And I show up at least 45 minutes because they do the ice the night before. So I can go on the ice earlier.
Because you're the first person at the rink.
Yup. And then we can get leave stuff.
And how many people are on your team?
10 per team.
Okay, so it's still pretty small.
Yeah.
Is it 3-on-3?
No, 5-on-5.
And 10 people. So you just have 2 lines.
You gotta skate.
Wow.
You gotta skate.
That's fun.
Hey, so next year when I'm gonna play with you, I'm gonna be a different man.
Wait, is this the first time you played in this league?
So we started the league a month and a half ago. So we started the league in September.
Okay. Is it pretty good?
Well, it's okay.
Are you the best player?
Why are you interviewing me on my league? I'm not actually so I'm not the best player, but I'm not the worst player.
Okay.
Got the hands going.
And you scored a couple goals.
Yeah, a couple goals, but it was pretty bad this morning. I sucked this morning.
Has Eddie been to watch you?
No, he hasn't been yet. We don't want him to see that. Not yet.
Okay, at the end of the season.
At the end of the season, when I'm going to be like the Crosby shit.
Then he can come watch. Crosby shit.
But okay, so usually I ask the question about the team. So, I'm going to ask you another question right now. So there's a question I ask to every player. So if it's your last pickup game and then you die, so you play and then you die.
Okay.
You don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
You disappear like what's the name of the movie? Avengers.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Quick death for sure.
Yeah, quick death. Okay. So it owns and then everybody becomes sand.
Okay.
You have to choose a goalie, 2 defensemen, and 2 linemen to play with you. Who you picking?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a great question.
And like this can be anybody, past, future, present, female, male.
Yeah, anybody you want.
Okay, goalie, I would probably pick Patrick Waugh.
Are you picking Patrick Waugh? I thought you were picking Mash or Jen. I was like, you don't want that problem.
Yeah, that's why I was just gonna pick guys from the NHL because then I'll have no issues. You know?
Laura is an economic smart.
There's no point in getting involved, you know? They're both great. They're all great.
Yeah.
Defense. Am I trying to win the game or am I trying to have a good time?
That's you. You die after, so you know better. But why Patrick Waugh? Why?
To be honest, I'm not sure. Just when I was a young kid and watching the NHL, I just had this like big fixation on Patrick Waugh.
Oh yeah.
No idea why. Like especially when he was with the Avalanche.
Yeah.
I think I just like. I loved watching him. I think I saw him. Crazy. I would watch Sportsnet every morning when I was a little kid, and he was always all over the highlights at that age. And him and Cujo would be my 2 like that I've just seen a lot. And I'm a big Leafs fan, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I know that, and we'll talk about the Leafs after.
So I'm gonna put them on my team for sure.
So you got
in terms of defense.
Yeah.
I'd probably put Cassie Campbell when she was a defenseman.
Okay. So we need Cassie Campbell on the pod. Everybody picks Cassie Campbell.
Yeah. I would put her as a forward. Either or. I would put her on my team.
Wow. Defenseman or forward?
Well, if we're forward, I get to play with the D2, but I'll put her on forward. Why not?
Okay. You know.
And I get to play too, right?
You have to play.
Okay, so me...
Because it sucks if you die and you don't play.
I would take Wayne Gretzky.
Why you want to play with Wayne?
Why not? He's supposed to be the greatest player of all time. I want to see it. And see how it happens to this day, you know?
Nobody said... You're the first one who said Wayne Gretzky.
Why not?
I think it's pretty smart that you said Wayne Gretzky.
Like, he's the greatest player of all time.
Do you think Ovi's going to get the record or not?
Yeah. I think he will.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I mean, I think I also consider them like Wayne versus Gretzky. I would consider them totally different players.
Well, like, Wayne was better.
Fair, I agree. And an all around. I think Wayne is more of an all around. To be honest, I wasn't really alive and watching much of the.
No, but we saw the tape.
Exactly.
We saw the men back check. So. I will always remember the videos. I saw it, so I can talk about it. You don't need to talk about it if you know. So I saw a video. The camera was on Ovechkin for his entire shift. The shift was 1:30. The man never entered his zone. I was like,
I think I've seen it, and he just kind of floats around with a stick. But man, can he score some amazing goals?
I know, but dude, I don't back check, but not that bad. That's crazy. But he's one of the greatest players of all time, so gotta respect the man.
For sure.
you got Wayne, you got Cassie Campbell on offense with you.
Yeah, and on defense, I think a cool one for me to pick would be my great grandfather. He played for the Leafs, King Clancy.
Wait, what? The trophy?
Yeah, it was named after him. So I would.
What do you mean?
I would like to see him play because, like, he's my great grandfather.
Wait! Don't go that fast. Don't go that fast. She went fast like an F1 car.
I know, just like kind of slide under the radar, move on, you know?
Yeah, well, we're not gonna move on. Okay, so your great grandfather got a trophy named after him?
Well. He played for the Leafs, he coached the Maple Leafs, and he refed in the NHL. So he did like all three things.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I wasn't growing up with the King.
He's definitely like that's why I wear number 7 because he was number 7 for the Leafs. I don't know. He's definitely like our family. Yeah. Like my grandmother recently passed away, but it was her dad, and so she would tell us stories about him all the time. And my mom obviously met him. My dad kind of stayed at his apartment one time, but I've never met him. I never really. But he's a big part of obviously our family history. So
they call him King.
That's his nickname.
Yeah, if you call a man King,
he's got to be okay, right?
Got to be good.
So I think it would be cool to have him on defense for my team, just to kind of see.
That's awesome.
See what they say, you know, and then.
Can you imagine he'd be chirping the other team? The King chirping you.
You better not be chirping me.
Not like you, but the other team.
That would be awesome.
Do you follow every player that wins the King Clancy? No,
I don't. But care. They're pretty cool. Like this year, I know. Like I've trained with Mitch Marner quite a bit, and he was a nominee for the award. So that was pretty cool to see just this year because it has to do with giving back to charity. And that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool.
And that's what you do too. So I was going to mention it in the intro, but I'm going to say it in your face. That was pretty cool what you did with the COVID, the masks and shit.
Yeah, no, it worked out well, especially in a tough year when my hockey tournament had to get canceled. But and then I think
your tournament.
Yeah, I would like you to play as well.
I'm not going to backcheck though.
You don't have to. It's a lot of running on the street.
Oh, I'm not running either.
You can go in net.
No, I don't want to die.
Fair enough.
I'd rather do kayak than play goalie.
Are you sure?
No, because I can't swim. Okay, so you got King.
Okay, I need one more defenseman. That's a tough one.
That's not a tough one.
One more defenseman?
Yeah. Pick somebody who plays offense and put him on defense.
Okay, I was going to go with... or I could pick Joss.
Joss?
Joss Larocque. I've played with her quite a bit. I think she would really help my team mellow us out because it seems like we have a lot of fun and she's a great stay-at-home defense. Yeah. So I think I would pick.
There's a lot of personalities in that team.
For sure, and Joss could definitely mellow us out. And
can you imagine Joss with the King?
That sounds perfect to me.
That's great.
Joss.
Hey, when I die, I want people to call me the king now.
I'll call you it.
No, don't call me the king. I'll call you the Princess Laura. Because you're
gosh.
elegant on the ice.
So elegant.
So
I'm all
elegant.
over the place.
Yeah, this is the moment where I tell you that you can assure the pérennité. You can make sure that this podcast lives on forever, by buying. Yo, man, that last ever was hard. Let me try it again. You can make sure that this podcast lives on forever. Yeah, that's better. By buying our mugs, toque, hat, at zonekr.ca. Anything sans restriction at zonekr.ca. That makes sure that this pod lives on forever. And you know what? That's pretty great. Christmas gifts. I mean, Christmas is around the block. Christmas is around the block. Don't be that person that does not give a sans restriction item to his loved one. Don't be that person. Let's go back to the queen. Now, tell me more about that Leaf fan thing, because you know you can switch team.
I know, but I probably won't.
I know.
I mean, I don't mind the Montreal Canadiens, but they're never going to be my favorite team just because my alliance or allegiance, whatever,
I know,
is with the Leafs.
But how can you love a team that doesn't love y'all back? They don't love you back. They do not. Don't tell me. Not that they do not love you back. Because if they did,
they would win.
they would win a few games.
I know. It's been tough for sure, but they're trying. They are. They're getting closer. Next year is the year.
So when they win the cup.
Oh, I'll be at that parade 100%.
Okay, would it
and
be?
I won't let you come.
Okay, but if the Leaf win the cup,
yeah,
is it a bigger party than if you win the gold medal at the Olympics?
No.
No, Olympics is a big party. Eh?
Yeah, big party for sure.
Okay, so not Olympics then. World Championship.
I mean, for the city of Toronto, probably a way bigger party, but for me, hopefully it would be a bigger party to win Worlds.
Yeah. But how long you've been in the team? 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years now, and I haven't won a gold at Worlds.
We need to fix that shit.
Oh, I know.
But this year it was trending in the right way.
I liked it. I think we all felt pretty confident this year, and
Halifax.
I know, on home soil.
I had tickets.
You did?
Yeah,
you were coming.
I was coming. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the squad was coming. Yeah,
the squad was coming. Yeah, no, it was. It would have been a great year, I thought. Like, just with how the training went, how we were feeling, how everything happened. I think the team was really looking forward to it, so it was unfortunate, but hopefully it happens this year. Like,
will you listen before the games in your iPod?
Oh, what? My iPod?
I don't know. iPhone. I don't know. Your watch thing.
Yeah.
I need to buy one of these.
Oh, they're awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can see how many steps you take, your calories, your...
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
How well your workout goes, all that kind of stuff.
I don't want none of this shit.
So you're not getting an Apple Watch. But they're also kind of nice looking. Like, it's a nice...
I know, but I don't want something to remind me that I'm fat.
It literally says... Sometimes it gives you, like, passive-aggressive notes. Like, you're usually further ahead than this today. You might want to work out now. Or like,
no. Oh, no.
I know. So you got to set your expectations a little lower, and then...
Okay, so no, none of this. Okay, so...
but on my iPad or
you listening to your
iPhone, I listen to a lot of different stuff. I'm a big country music person.
No way!
Yeah.
What Kenny Rogers, the gambler?
No, more like the newer...
Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I like
She's not a country... You look like Taylor Swift. She's not a country artist.
I know. She's still good.
She was starting... Like, when she started, she was a country artist.
I agree.
And she was good.
Have you heard of Jake Scott?
I don't know about him.
I'm liking him a lot right now. It's a little bit... Yeah. Give it a listen. I think you would like it.
Okay, so Jake Scott,
I don't know if it would be considered country, to be honest, but...
So you don't like country, you like pop.
Okay, yeah, or acoustic. I like country. I don't know. I like it all, but not necessarily as much of like the rap.
You don't like the rap?
No.
You don't like hip-hop?
I don't love hip-hop because I can't sing along to it that well.
Well, why would you sing along to hip-hop?
Exactly.
Okay, so
I like songs that I can sing to in the car or in the shower, you know? I guess that's how I determine what music I like.
So I just picture you in my head singing to hip hop. I just pictured you singing to Jay-Z. But do you like Drake?
Yeah, I like
He's from
Drake.
Toronto.
Exactly, yeah.
But
I like him.
You cannot sing to Drake's
No,
song.
I know. That's why I wouldn't listen to him as often, but I do appreciate
Do you do
his
the
music.
dances?
No, I'm a terrible dancer.
Oh no,
Yeah.
for sure you are.
You can't say that.
No, but I'm honest. You're my friend, and I like you a lot. So.
I like the honesty, but I'm a terrible dancer.
Oh yeah, that bad.
Well, unless I have like a drink or two, I'm probably not gonna dance.
Okay, but are you more of a TikTok dancer or she looked at me?
No, I'm not a TikTok dancer. I would embarrass myself so badly.
No. Okay, so
Are you?
No. Why would I do the TikTok thing? So Spooner tagged me on the TikTok.
Uh-oh, which one?
Yeah,
I like that one. The
Okay.
Savage Love.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one.
So she tagged me on it and she said, I'm waiting for your TikTok. I act like I didn't see it.
That one's an easier one, though.
What do you mean? I look dumb with my arms in the
same.
air.
Me too.
Yeah,
I would never film it. And
Okay,
post
so
it, but
we're gonna do it, but just for us. Then, oh, that's funny.
I'll send you one later.
That's great. Okay, so no dancing.
No dancing.
Oh, should I smack the microphone? Okay, so no dancing, country, and then we need to know more about you.
Okay. What like?
Would you eat? Would you like eating? Where are your favorite spots in Montreal to go?
Ooh, spots in Montreal. I really like Damas.
Okay, I don't know that.
It's like a Syrian restaurant.
Yeah?
It's amazing.
Okay.
Really,
Bruno
really good.
loves it,
You
so-
should try it.
Okay,
What else do I like?
we like park.
Oh yeah, but I'm not a huge sushi person.
What do you mean? What
I
do
know.
you mean?
Well, I more just don't like I think it's the sushimi, like the raw fish.
Yeah, but
That. Ugh.
you don't like raw
The
fish?
No. But I've been to park because
Laura's not a raw fish person. That's good. That's good.
But everybody loves park, so I've been there.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's a beautiful place.
It's the best spot in the
It's your
whole world.
favorite, right?
It is.
Okay.
It is. So I go to park and bring the food home now.
Really?
Yeah.
And is it still just as good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I eat a lot. And
Really?
then I don't want the Apple Watch to tell me, well, you should stop eating sushis right now.
Get working out is what
Yeah.
I'll say.
Okay, so
I like a Mandy's salad or cookies. Big cookie person.
all of y'all do the Mandy's thing.
You don't like it?
Man, I mean, eating
Grass.
grass. Parents didn't come from 80 for me to eat grass.
But the cookies at Mandy's are probably
There's cookies at Mandy's? What
They're
do
the
you mean?
best cookies I've ever had. The chocolate chip cookie at Mandy's.
What's your favorite dessert?
Probably that.
Oh,
Probably a warm, partially cooked
Cookie.
chocolate chip cookie.
Okay.
Yeah, like even the Pillsbury pack.
Yeah.
I like to eat half of the dough first without it being cooked and then make one big cookie. Oh,
Okay, so now
that's my favorite dessert.
we've
I
been
would
talking
say.
for 30 minutes, okay? And I know that you love Carol Baskin.
Oh gosh.
I know that you're a terrible dancer, but an okay cook.
Okay, yeah.
Gonna cook me some. What did you say? What did you say? We gonna cook
Raclette
me? Raclette.
that you have to cook.
So you're gonna cook me raclette, eh? Okay. So and you a power forward
Yeah.
that plays on the fourth line.
So nobody's gonna listen to this podcast after they hear these things.
This podcast is the absolute best. I think it's one of our best right now. Okay, so when you were a kid,
Yeah.
what did you want to be? Except a hockey player.
I was gonna say a hockey
Yeah,
player. Other
but-
than that,
Did you want to be like
I would probably say a vet, maybe.
a vet? What's
Yeah.
a vet?
Like a veterinarian.
Oh, I thought a vet like killing people.
No. Definitely don't have
That's
that
why
in me,
I
but-
offered you the opportunity to explain yourself.
No, definitely couldn't do that. But
Okay, so
I love dogs. Really
Oh,
big.
these are my dogs.
I love your dogs,
Oh,
Simba
yeah,
and
shoot.
Teo.
Yeah. You play with my dogs. I didn't
Big,
know you liked them.
big dog person.
Yeah.
So I guess like when I was a kid, other
should
than
have a dog.
hockey, yeah, I would love to have a dog. I don't know if I could fully take care of it yet. Just
Yes,
with
you
traveling on weekends.
Well, weekends you bring it to my house.
Okay, done.
Well, not
getting
too big of a dog though.
Okay, what about like a golden retriever?
Okay, let me pull up my phone. Cause
It's pretty big,
is it pretty big? Let me pull
but
up
it's
my
cute.
phone. Golden. So I'm
A
going
golden
on.
retriever is the.
So my last research was Kristen Dunn. Bring it on. Okay, golden. Because I thought she looked like Kristen Dunst, but she doesn't. Okay, golden. Kristen Dunst. Golden retriever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a big dog. Oh, that's a big dog.
So would he still be allowed to come and stay at your house, or?
Fuck.
I'll wait a little to get the dog.
Get a mention and then I'll come to your house on weekends.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, that's funny. That's great.
So I think that's what I would have wanted to be when to be honest, I don't really know. I think hockey was kind of the whatever I can do to keep playing hockey for.
Because the people who follows this podcast and listens to this podcast are, they know I love women's sports, so they gotta love women's sports. Because if they don't, get the fuck out of here. That's what we do. Awesome. But talk to me about the PWHPA and what y'all doing.
Yeah, I think I guess it would be 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
When the CWHL folded, I think everybody came together and was like, enough's enough in a sense. The CWHL was an amazing league. Don't get me wrong, but I think it wasn't necessarily going further and pushing the sport forward. And I think as soon as it, at first when it kind of fell through, we were upset, and then we realized this is the time to maybe make something way better, bigger, stronger, and more sustainable. And I think that's the goal right now, is to not settle for something less, not settle for something just because we want to play. We're willing to kind of make that sacrifice now, not play near as many games, do the whole showcase traveling around thing, and hope that something like that, something more professional that the little girls can aspire to play in. I kind of mentioned it before, a lot of girls go to college and their dream is to play college hockey or to play in the Olympics, and there's no dreams of playing for a professional women's hockey team. And I think that's what we want. We want little girls to grow up and be like, I want to play on the professional team in Montreal, whatever that may be called.
Yeah.
The professional team in Toronto.
No, we don't want that. Gonna lose.
But I think that's the goal, is to have something for girls to play in after college where they're professional. They're making enough money that they're able to only focus on that and not have to have a side job. And it's not necessarily about the big money, like we're not asking by any means to make NHL salaries, but we're asking to have that medical staff, the equipment managers, the rinks available to us, the rooms available, just the resources that would make it a professional league.
15 minutes before.
Yeah. Fuck. So I think that's the goal, and so far it's getting better. It's making waves, and I don't know. It seems like social media is picking up a lot about it, and we at least last year I felt like we were making a lot of strides. Yeah. Unfortunately, COVID obviously set us back a little, but I think hopefully after we come through this, it'll be bigger and better. Every
time I get the girls on the pod, I ask that question because we're clowning around, we're laughing and shit, but we need to talk about that because this is the most important thing. That's why I talk about it all the time, because I love you girls first, because you're amazing people, and then it's important to talk about it.
I agree, and I think just talking about it makes a huge difference. Getting it out there, half the time people don't even know we exist or where we play.
It's crazy, yeah?
And so the more we can get on podcasts like you have us, it helps like crazy.
So people, go follow the page PWHPA. I think it's the name of the page. And
that's it.
Yeah, okay.
It's a tough acronym for
follow them, and whenever they sell their jerseys, buy one of them. So I think Bruno bought one. Mm-hmm. Which one you? Gosling.
Nice.
I got Sarah Lefort.
So no number 7 jerseys.
Okay, so your jersey was like at $1,065,000. Yes, it was. I was like, I like Laura. She's my friend. I'm gonna buy your jersey. It's gonna be very long for me because I'm short. But when you see that your jerseys are going for that much money, are you impressed?
I mean, I'm shocked most of the time. I don't know why somebody would want my jersey for that much. I can give them an old one for free probably, but no, I think it just shows how much it is growing and how much people do want to support it. I think if they know where it is, there are a lot of people who are willing to support it, to come watch. And it's just a matter of finding those people and telling them, here we are. We do exist, and I think that's the most evident. Like last year, we were selling out all the rinks we were at because people knew where we were, and the marketing was better, and the little girls and even little boys were coming out and holding those signs and saying that that's what they want to dream to play a part of too. And so I think it shocks us for sure when we see that, and obviously it's a little bit of awe at times, but it's amazing. It's what we want, right?
I'll buy a 7.
Okay.
I'll buy a 7. and I will
I'll
rock
give
it.
you a 7.
No, I'll buy it. I want to support. So I'll buy a 7.
But you support it anyways, so I'll see if I have a 7.
No, I'll buy a 7. But trivia question. Do you know which player I have... Oh, maybe you know. Maybe I showed it to you, no? Which women's hockey player I have the most jerseys of?
And Sophie Bettis.
Yeah, you know, fuck. Well, I thought I was going to make you think.
How come? Just...
Well, I think about
Is
one.
she your favorite?
Why you do this? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
I just have to make it tough, you know?
I have no favorites.
Okay.
Everybody's
Good
equal.
answer.
I just like the French players a little bit more, but you're starting to... No, but you're learning French.
I'm trying so that you can like me more.
You're like 9 out of 10 now.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Okay. How do I get to a 10?
Wow.
Speak French. Okay,
so not one sentence in French. Give me one.
Okay.
Your best one.
Je prends une course de français avec Emerence maintenant.
That's pretty good.
Not bad, right?
What do you mean?
I can string them together, but I just get nervous. Like if you ask me a question in French, it like takes me a little to like think about the answer and then respond with my answer.
Okay, so what if I say c'est quoi ta couleur préférée?
Bleu. Mon couleur préférée est bleu.
Mais you're amazing.
Okay, well that's an easy question.
What do you mean that's an easy question? Okay, qui était le premier ministre du Canada en That's a hard question.
Okay,
That's
you're
stupid.
Right. Yeah, because I wouldn't know it in English either.
So I name you a player of the team and you tell me a story, a funny thing about that person. We usually say your name and they have good stories.
Good ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think a lot of people like you. Okay, so this is the last game. Sarah Nurse.
Sarah Nurse.
Yeah, she came on the pod.
Yeah, so we were line mates at the Olympics, and we basically played together all centralization with Clarkie. So we got pretty close, and I think we had a lot of fun together because they say that we only made the team or the Olympic team because we all played together and because we click so well. And
because you're good at hockey.
One game, like we would go for some games and the three of us would kind of never play, and then the next game we would play like crazy, and we never really understood what we were doing differently.
That's crazy.
And so I think just the thing that the three of us laughed a ton about was that, and making the Olympic team for the first time together. In terms of funny, I mean, Nursey's hilarious. I think just even like the girls make fun of her about her like makeup posts and stuff, but to be honest, she's the queen. That's what we call her, and I love her. She's one of my best friends on the team, and
a lot of them posts.
Oh yeah, but they're all awesome. And
I
to
know.
be honest, everybody takes the makeup tips from her, so
I know.
I could use a little help. That's
no, you're perfect. Okay, so
Clarkie, also exact same. She was on. Funny story about Clarkie.
Clarkie's, just so people know, Clarkie's from the University of Wisconsin.
She had lice once at Wisconsin. She told me that story recently.
What?
Lice.
What's it?
You know when the bugs are in your hair?
Oh no!
I'm probably not supposed to say this story. She told me this the other day, but there was a bug crawling down her forehead. So.
Okay.
Sorry, Clarkie.
This game is gonna be short. Okay.
But Clarkie's the best too.
Yeah.
We played together for a while. Now that she's here too, we both we were not from Montreal, and we both moved here. So it's been really fun, like spending time outside of the rink with her. Because when we're with the national team, we generally
don't have time.
Yeah, or the main focus is hockey and the team, which makes total sense. But now that we're here, we have life outside of hockey as well, and so it's been fun to hang out and get to know Clarkie outside of hockey more as well. And a side funny story about Nursey.
Oh, Nursey.
We went to apple picking last year.
Okay.
Nursey, we all wore like our plaid fall outfits, and Nursey showed up in leather pants and like the nicest outfit. And I think the whole time we picked maybe 3 apples, and we just took photos in the apple trees. And it was like a photo shoot. And Nursey obviously led it, but she had the best apple picking outfit on I've ever seen. Like tight leather pants, nice shoes, like look so good. And we're all wearing plaids and vests.
I'll need to go
Creep, yeah. They're still on Instagram.
Yeah? How do you know?
Pardon?
I said, how do you know?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe she took them down. But
Yeah.
I didn't.
No. Okay, I'll go check it out. So, Anne-Sophie Betty. She's...
Funny story about Anso.
Anne-Sophie, she was new on the program.
Oh, yeah, with the national team? Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, to be a part of it at her age as well, when she hadn't made it all the years prior.
Anso is funny.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a funny story of her. Well, to be honest, last year was the first year I've played with her.
Oh, that's true, though.
So
that's true.
I don't know. I don't know funny stories that well. I mean, her laugh is amazing.
It's the
Like it
best.
just stands out.
Yeah.
In any situation. So that's what I would say. It reminds me of Anso.
Melo.
Melo. Oh man.
Melo. It's
Yeah.
Oh, that's the apple picking picture with the leg up and everything, eh?
Doesn't she look good though? Like all of us are in plaids and
She's going to the club.
I know. You don't want to see my outfit. Oh
Mary's
boy.
is going to the club. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm hot now.
Me
Okay, we're
too, I'm
almost done.
sweating.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
Mellow. I mean, I think just sometimes her translations of her French into her English, when she says some things, it's just, I mean, I can't make fun of her at all because my French is way worse.
Your French is great.
But I don't know exactly what she said, but she said some funny things that have made all of us English people just giggle because of the translation error.
That's so good.
But in terms of funny stories, I think
She's just funny in general.
100%. Her comments just flow.
She's
but
the best.
She is great.
She's the best.
We had a
mom.
great time at her wedding too.
Oh,
That was a fun night for sure.
that was a great night.
You were showing your dance moves. I was not.
That was it. So the first dance before she danced with Audrey.
Yeah.
Well, Melo danced with me on Shape of You.
Really?
Yeah, and I felt so bad because I was like, oh no.
Wait, after the first dance?
No,
you said?
before.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an ass.
You took her away. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that was funny. Okay, so I want to start something new on the pod. So before we leave, I want you to mention one person that you want the people of the pod to discover. Like one person that you like, and you're like, hey, you should check this person out because this person is cool, and I like that person. So,
Okay.
yeah, either an artist or a hockey player or whoever. Like, is there somebody you follow and you're like, man, these people should follow that person?
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's new.
Yeah,
I
that is
invented that
new.
2 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, if basically my Instagram is all dogs and golden retrievers. But other than that, in terms of artists, I think you should check out Jake Scott. I really like.
Is it all
his
dogs
music.
for real?
Pretty much, yeah. Especially mini golden retrievers. So TaylorMade Mini Goldens is a great account to follow if you like golden retrievers.
Oh, you got a lot of followers, eh?
Me?
You got them followers up, eh?
No.
Yes, you do.
And in terms of hockey players,
Yeah.
well,
Who people should follow?
I would say, a new girl to Montreal is Jamie Bourbonnais.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
she looks nice.
Very,
and-
very, very nice
Yeah.
girl. Even, do you know Jessie Eldridge or Jess Eldridge?
Yeah, we saw her a couple of times.
Yeah, so
Yeah, very nice.
they're new individual, or Jess came last year, Jamie this year. So, but they're new kind of to this area.
They're in our team?
They're on our team, yeah.
Like, Jesse's in our team?
Yeah. Jess is on our team.
Well, that's breaking
and
news.
Jamie's. Breaking news. Here we are on the podcast.
So, because
And
I
they're
like
great,
Bourbonnais.
both great people. So.
Yeah. I saw her on TSN,
Oh, yeah?
the rivalry game.
Okay, yeah.
Bourbonnais was playing.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
good at
she's a
hockey.
very good defenseman.
Oh, I like Bourbonnais, and there's a new one too. I like it's V.
A forward or D?
D, I think.
A V.
Bach.
Oh, Victoria Bach.
Yeah, she's good at hockey too.
Yeah, she's very
Yeah,
good.
she's good at the hockey. Okay.
She's from Toronto.
Yeah, we don't like
Place,
them.
But, but you like her, right? No, she's a great person. She's fun.
Okay.
Bach's a good time for sure.
Thank you so much for being on the pod.
Thanks for having
Is
me.
there something you want to say to the people before you leave?
Well, we sure are lucky to have Kevin. He's an amazing
Oh, don't
guy,
say that.
supportive
Okay.
of women's hockey,
It's
women's
over.
sports. No, it's not over.
Yes, it is. It is.
So, thanks for listening. Thanks for
Have a good game.
yeah.
Have a good game tonight. Please don't kill nobody.
I'll try my best not
Okay?
to.
Don't kill nobody.
But thanks for doing this. Honestly,
You're the best.
You are too.
You have a nice mask. Where you got that mask?
Ayla Schwarfar, my friend, she's making masks, and then she made specific ones with the Black Lives Matter print.
Yeah.
And like some of the proceeds are going to different foundations.
Yeah, you see?
But
we're plugging everything.
but they're nice, and we have to work. We work out with masks nowadays.
Oh yeah, you work out with the mask?
Yeah, the whole time. Like we're allowed to take it off when we like are in our little plexiglass box, but it's hard to run.
So
and breathe.
while you work out, you're repping Black Lives Matter. You're a cool girl.
You're cooler.
No, I'm not cooler. Okay, it's over. Damn, gotta love Laura, man. She the best. She the best. First of all, she the queen. Second of all, she the best, man. Because you can be the queen and suck, but she doesn't suck. She's the best. Like, she's amazing, smart, talented, funny. I mean, goddamn. An amazing person. Hall of Fame person. Like, if I had a Hall of Fame for all the persons that I know, she'd be first ballot for sure. First ballot Hall of Famer. Yo, thank you everybody. Again, y'all here every week, twice a week, sometime English, Monday, Friday, Wednesday, whatever the English day is, y'all show up. So I want to thank you so much, because at first, when we started this English thing, first of all, my English is not the best, and I always say it, and I want to mention it again. My English is not the best, but can you imagine how bad it was 6 months ago? Shit, it was very bad. Like now it's just bad. But when we started it, we were scared because we're like, damn, we're gonna lose half or more than half of our audience. Maybe people are gonna just jump out of the ship and not be in the bandwagon anymore because of the English factor. But no, that's not what happens, man. There's the English whatever day crowd, and then there's the other pod crowd, and some people listens to both. So that's what makes it so gratifiant. Now the English word for gratifiant, I don't know what it is, but you go on the Google thing and they'll tell you. But just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Bruno, partner of the pod, part of the people, Mathieu Brutus, who's doing the music, and let's see what we can do next week. Let's see what we can do next week, because like we always say, yo, you never know who gonna show up. Let's go!